Hare Krishna, Bhagavad-Gita As it is by Sri Prabhupada. Chapter 1, Text 1. Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Sama Veda Yutsava Mamaka Pandavas caiva Kima kurvataa Sanjaya. Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do? Purport. Bhagavad-Gita is the widely read theistic science summarized in the Gita Mahatma. Glorification of Gita. There it says that one should read Bhagavad-Gita very scrutinizingly with the help of person who is a devotee of Sri Krishna and try to understand it without personally motivated interpretations. The example of clear understanding is there in Bhagavad-Gita itself, in the way the teaching is understood by Arjuna, who heard the Gita directly from the Lord. If someone is fortunate enough to understand the Bhagavad-Gita in that line of disciplined succession without motivated interpretation, then the success surpasses all studies of Vedic wisdom and all scriptures, but the reader will also find things which are not to be found elsewhere. That is the specific standard of Gita. It is the perfect theistic science because it is directly spoken by Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna. The topics discussed by Dhritarashtra and Sanjaya as described in Mahabharata form the basic principle for this great philosophy. It is understood that this philosophy evolved on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, which is a sacred place of pilgrimage. From the Kurukshetra, immortal time of Vedic age was spoken by the Lord when he was present personally on his planet for the guidance of mankind. The word Dharma Kshetra, a place where religious rituals are performed, is significant because on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead was present on the side of Arjuna. Dhritarashtra, the father of Kurus, was highly doubtful about the possibility of his son's ultimate victory. In his doubt, he inquired from the secretary Sanjaya, what did they do? He was confident that both his sons and the sons of his younger brother Pandu were assembled in the field of Kurukshetra for a determined engagement of the war. Still, his inquiry is significant. He did not want a compromise between the cousins and brothers, and he wanted to be sure of the fate of his sons on the battlefield because the battle was arranged to be fought at Kurukshetra, which is mentioned elsewhere in the Vedas as a place of worship. Even for the denizens of the heaven, Dhritarashtra became very fearful about the influence of the holy place on the outcome of the battle. And he knew very well that this would influence Arjuna and the sons of Pandu probably and favorably, because by nature they were all victorious. Sanjaya was a student of Vyasa, and therefore by the mercy of Vyasa, Sanjaya was able to envision the battlefield of Kurukshetra even while he was in the room of Dhritarashtra, and so Dhritarashtra asked him about the situation on the battlefield. Both the Pandavas and the sons of Dhritarashtra belong to the same family, but Dhritarashtra's mind is disclosed herein. He deliberately claimed only his sons as Kurus and separated from the sons of Pandu from the family heritage. One can thus understand the specific position of Dhritarashtra in his relationship of the words Dharma Kshetra and Kurukshetra apart from their historical Vedic importance. So this is the first sloka of chapter 1 in Gita. So we will cover the second one very soon. Stay connected with us. Like, subscribe and share the video if you like it. Hare Krishna.